I learned over the years, man. If you young and you got baby mamas, don't do that whole battling for who got the best relationship. It's this in your head. You don't talk about it. You just be doing it. I went there with my baby mamas. It's not worth it. As you get older, that's what I realize, and I say this because if you're young and if you work on it, you can mature your mind at a younger age at a faster rate. But I be sitting up here laughing at my baby mamas because they be getting with new niggas, and it's like they expose everything on the internet because they want validation from the world, and they come in likes, clicks, hearts, all that, and then it's like okay, when it start going rocky, because all relationships it's gonna be tested. That's just what it's gonna be. I'll be sitting there like, how long is this gonna last? And I seen one of my other baby mamas post her picture. She just got with this nigga. I don't even think it's been 2 months. It hasn't been 2 months. I don't know. It's been a short period of time with the whole love you emoji. If y'all don't, and then you posting it to the internet publicly. And she know I be looking at her shit because I be wanting to see what's going on with my kids. So I look at her damn stuff. And new nigga. Now I've been in two relationships from 2018 up until 2025. I ain't been in a relationship none of 2025. Well, I haven't been in a relationship since August of 2024. And I was on this Christian dating app called Upward trying to talk to a chick, right? Damn, that shit loud. And you can't even trust these women who be on these sites. Because first off, it was this chick on there, white chick. And her name Mercedes, right? Bam, she hit me up. Now my cutoff game's so strong where it don't even, I just don't even feel like typing, or I might just cool on relationships. But nah, it really just be for the conversation. Like, damn, this is. And then on top of that, a lot of these be copy and paste. I'm saying the same thing. Like, how your day going? How was your weekend? You looking for something long term? You looking for friends or something serious? How long is your long relationship? This white girl I was talking to, boy, I knew it was a trick because, like, I don't know how to explain it no more. Because when I was going through it, like, she was crazy, like one of them possessive type chicks, and it's like I don't even know you first off. And you sitting up here talking about you cutting me off because you know I'm in a relationship, because who take this long to respond? Then you gonna tell me that I asked too. You never talked to somebody who asked as many questions. I don't know you. What I'm supposed to? Who the fuck are you? I need to ask questions. So I'm like, I was just confused when I heard it. And then she was talking about she smoked weed and all that. I'm like, yeah, and she smoked cigarettes and she do them pens and whatever. I don't know what they be smoking in them liquid pen type of things. But she tell me she do all that, so I'm just, yeah, it ain't gonna work. And then she was talking about, like with my kids and all that. And is that a problem? I'm like, I was just saying I don't want kids. I don't believe in that. You get a lot of shit done just talking and redirecting their mind. I've seen it at work, but those your kids, those ain't my kids, so do your damn thing. Shit. But she was on some weird stuff, so she cut me off. That's fast forward, she cut me off. And I really didn't care. But she kept messaging me on Snapchat and all this stuff. And it demanded a response, so I'm responding. But anyways, that added into some other stuff too, where it's like, you can't trust these women, like, because it'd be that getting to know people and then living together, and then over time, and then like life stresses, and then goals, what y'all gonna do, and all this, and then you don't know, because like I can go over a list of stuff with my ex chick, and then I don't care to talk about it now, but I remember like she used to buy a gang of clothes, and I'm one of them people like those, like we going to Walmart, you keep buying like 15 of these black shirts, throw out the other ones you had, because they, like, she was just buying them because she didn't want to wash the clothes. So it's like when it comes time to wash all the clothes, it's a whole bunch of shit. And like we started off one basket, it turned into 3 baskets, then it turned into like, damn, I can't even find my stuff because I'm the one getting the basket so I can separate my shit from her shit. And it's like, damn, like oh babe, and just storing stuff on my, and it's like, damn. So I used to be sitting up there like, is that and who knows, like, I dated a chick before that, and shit, she had roaches, all these damn clothes, let the clothes pile up. We used to have to go to the washing machine, spend $50 to $60 washing, and I used to be like damn, like okay, we wasting money, and then she had these cats and shit, and that's when I learned. I was like, damn, okay, I see what be going on. You got these little house pets and shit. Um, the nigga, if I was calculating, boy, hundreds of dollars a month on that little motherfucking kitty cat, boy, what would the fuck that little meow that little motherfucker got? Then we over here buying the best litter, and I'm like, damn, like, it's going to the litter, gotta go get more litter, cause I'm like, man, we gonna be flicking them little boo-boos around and all that, and or crunch them up and throw something in there. We had bought some little air fryer, cause I'm not gonna be keep buying all of this stuff for these cats. Then this chick, she had a guinea pig. My mama, man, named Buttercup. She up there high all day, passed out, blow. Her and the homegirls hotbox the whole damn house and shit. This little guinea pig ain't got no water, so I gotta walk around. And mind you, I'm getting drunk at the time, but I'm like, been times where I'm like, oh, that little motherfucker ain't got no water, and that little motherfucker just in the corner. I'm sitting up there like, damn. Then it's like, nigga be thinking self-conscious. I'm gonna get the little guinea pig. I don't want to be giving it this old nasty ass tap water from the sink. So I'm, buying good water to give to the little motherfucker. Had to buy the bedding for that, change that out. I'm sitting up there like, hey, babe, go change that shit. Because I don't want to be messing with that thing. Go change it out. Damn, and then it's like, it was just too much stress with that shit. So I'm like, animals and having pets, I'm cool on it. And with the clothes, going back to that, it's like, damn, we like, with the amount of money we spend like $50 every 2 weeks, just to be true in the situation. Like the daughter at the time peeing on herself, she a little kid, so she like peeing wet in the clothes and whatnot. And it's like we could just go shopping, like throw all that shit out. We'd go shopping every 2 weeks versus going to wash the same clothes. Like no, just throw it out. Like get rid of that shit and we go shopping. Cause I'd rather do it like that. Cause when I'm seeing, these 50s leaving. Ooh, and then it's like, nigga, that's base. So at that time, gotta go buy her weed and all that. I remember one time, got that first customer deal, go to the weed shop in the hood. I ain't even supposed to be over here because if I run to the right person, hey, you from whoop-de-whoop? Who you? Who? Do I look like who? Because I don't know who you talking about. I don't talk. So going over there, gotta go to certain ones and whatnot and trying to, send them prayers up for protection. Ain't gonna kind of, it's like, nigga ain't trying to be on that time, no. I'm trying to change, yeah. But, man, I don't even remember it. I forgot. It wasn't an eighth. It was 11 grams. I got it for a good deal. Okay. I got this for you, babe. They just smoked that whole shit up. I'm hot. Cause that was not cheap what I spent. It was like, I want to say maybe like $100, or either I spent like $90. I don't know. But it was a good ass deal. And it was some sativa, cause I knew the difference was. I was like, yeah, let her have a mind high, stimulate that brain and all that, versus the indica. She don't like indica. I mean, she don't like sativa. She preferred indica, which I learned. But yeah, they smoked that whole shit. I was hot. Cause I was like, I ain't buy that for none of them bitches. All that for you. Yeah. So I went and took my weed back. Every time I went and bought the weed, like here, I had to get that shit to her. It's like, oh, you finna come here because they just want to smoke up shit, knowing like, oh, he gonna send them to like, cause women are like that, bro. And it's like they'll have your babe doing shit for they agenda. So it's like, oh, have him come in here, like, you got some weed, girl? And it's like, oh, there's been time they came and asked me, it's like, yeah, like, when she ain't around and whatnot, give them some weed and shit. Like, damn. They all in that damn motherfucker selling ass, and I'm over here fucking up shit. They gonna try to sell me. My chick at the time you think you better than everybody. And I'm over there, like, because I'm sitting up there, like, trying to be clean, because it's roaches. The roaches wasn't in the bedroom at first. And I swallowed, like, 3 of them bitches. Them late nights, I had my beer in there, and I felt that little, like, gulp, and I'm like, what was that? And I'm like, it had to be a sud. Like, maybe it was a sud, because it is beer, go back to sleep. Till one day, boy, I grabbed my can and a roach jetted out that motherfucker. I said, oh, I've been swallowing roaches. Still here. So I ain't do nothing. I probably shit in the mouth or something, because roaches can survive, they say, an atomic bomb. So I know they was in here like, nigga, they eating good tonight, boy. I'm about to tell the homies about this. Nigga, just go hop in that can, nigga, and you got you a friend, nigga. Eat all you eat buffet of that motherfucker stuff. Yeah. But then you gonna be fucked up, boy. You gonna be happy. But But dating chicks, man, it's just funny. But going back to get back on point, I be laughing when I see my ex get with new shit. Even with that one, like I had dated her and her brother when that nigga instilled an insecurity, low key. Like I ain't gonna, he wasn't even insecurity. It was am I damn being disrespected? Because he said when he get with a bitch, he buy all new furniture, beds. You ain't finna be fucking on me in the same bed you done had that nigga on. So I'm sitting there asking her them questions. I think I told her a little bit of this story years ago, but um, yeah, you ain't doing that. So I'm sitting there asking them questions. I went and bought a whole new living room set. I bought the little decoration set. When we broke up, she bought about three niggas, three new relationships where I'm just laughing because it's like, damn, these niggas sitting on my couch. So you don't get mad. You just charge it to the game. And that's the thing. Y'all got to understand. You go through a breakup, you better start thinking about the worst. You've been getting hit. She bouncing on that nigga. Think she sucking him up. She doing all that. Think about it. Get it out the way. Get mature with it. Understand. That's why I was able to breeze through my last breakup when I lost. Well, I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, because it went hand in hand with my dad, and it was more dramatic. But shit, it is what it is. Shit, but get used to it. I just had a thought, like I already know. Yeah, that's what happened. Ain't nothing I can do. What do you expect? These conversations I'm having with myself, like she gonna have sex with him. She gonna probably get a nigga head. They gonna do all this shit. But the thing that I learned too is when you real valuable, that bitch is gonna try to make that new man do what you done. Real, he gotta come in like that. He gotta do exactly what you done, and then she gonna expect him to do better. Simple as that. The women are like that, boy. They so slick. But anyways, one of that ex chick, she got in a new relationship. I seen my niggas on my couch. I seen my little wall art I done bought. I'm sitting up there like, look how disrespectful you is. But really, she disrespecting the new nigga. So even with my last chick that lost my dad, bam, I see the nigga in my shit. I see she got him trying my water. She got the nigga doing shit that I was naturally doing because I loved her. And on top of that, what else I seen? Oh, the cover. And then it clicked like, yo, that's our red cover. But then it hit me too. My mind nipped in the butt. Nigga, that's the cover she had a relationship before you. I went to look at the photos. I was like, it just ain't shit, boy. And they be thinking that shit cool. One thing a lot of these women don't know about it is respect. So it be that, And then if I do another relationship, I'm not doing it until I got asset money to where it's like I'm turning this woman into an asset. So you ain't gonna have no disrespectful friends. Your friend thinks you gonna come here and ruin my shit. Like, cause my ex chick, I was vulnerable. It's like, nigga, her best friend doing all that pop up and all that. We gonna move. Nigga got the money, financial stability, and all that. And then on top of that, if my girl ain't doing what the hell I'm saying about teaching your best friend about respect, gon' get flea, cause you bothering me. That's what you doing. But anyway, outside of that, I'm just enjoying life, focus on God. I ain't gonna get it. That's it. So I gotta, when I get flared up like this, and I'm sober minded too, and I'm flared up like this, so it's still there, and that adds into my. See, that's why I don't need alcohol. I need peace. Like, I'm enjoying my view, the wind blowing, and I got something spiritual going on. I can't explain it, but I kid you not, it's like it's something spiritual. It been happening in my sleep, everything. I had it happen today, so God has showed up in my life in ways that I'll talk about in the future, but I know the truth of when it happened and what I was going through. Everything it is my personal truth for when I hit transparency, and that's after this life, because death don't have a color to it, and that's one thing I'm learning too. Thinking about stuff my dad used to say, like, he believed in the spirit world. Boy, spirit stat. Boy, I'd have done a whole bunch of extensive research and just personal things that you can't explain to this experience that we're all experiencing in life. You can't explain it. It's past this damn life, A whole bunch of thoughts too that I be going through, where it's like, it first started with my ex chick, where I was like, damn, like, we ain't together, but you somewhere in the world living your life, you're gonna grow old. We're gonna grow old. Life is challenge. It's challenges you go through when you're young, but if you can make it to old age, a lot of things don't matter when you get in old age. So it was like that, but I wish the best for him. Then, like, with my childhood best friend, it's like, wish the best for that nigga too, but the way he violated me mentally, it was like, damn, like, at times, it's like, I don't even want to be on this motherfucking earth, like, with motherfuckers who break your heart type shit. But that's why I learned about forgiveness and things like that, to where it's like, whatever after this, I just know I'm gonna hit it with forgiveness, hit it with truth, and That's with God too. So we'll let God figure out all that. But if it's something to where it's like, if it's another life or another realm where it's these people, then God have to go over our souls and really correct that to where maybe it's neutral. Because if it's my decision, I don't know, I'm cool on you. Because we went through the stuff on Earth, so if that's still remembered afterwards, then I forgive. But I know what you put me through, and I can't trust you. So that go for a lot of people though, and it ain't even just those two. I've been told it's been going on for years. People that I've been around, homies that I grew around with, been in my baby mom's inbox and all that, and I'll be up in niggas' faces like, yo, you know that I know, but it's all good, because that's life, you know. And I also learned too, like, if you live in a certain city, a certain jurisdiction, when it comes to like chicks, like my baby mama, one of them, she gonna date these niggas that we done went to school with. So it's common sense. They gonna get the drugs. Like one of my baby mama, I done counted over like 30 niggas, and I don't even want to think about it no more. But I was like, damn, like most of these niggas I knew and shook hands with, but it's the common sense. The one that be weird is like the niggas that you did grow up around with that would even do that. But I never been that type of nigga to do that to where it's like, oh, let me try to, hit on your baby mama. Me and you was hanging out, really kick back, really spent the night at places. And nigga, you weird. But it goes to fake friends, and it goes to people who get away with stuff they would, man. So I've been working on myself for a long time. I learned that. Because it ain't nothing to just be ugly and figure out a reason to start some shit, but not say that's the real reason and then really take it there. But it is what it is. It's like, guess I learned the algorithm of my dad of learning. That's how this world is. But anyway, that's that on that. I'm all y'all go.